Good morning. How are we doing? It's or good evening, as Annie B says, depending on where you are. Different times. The sun is out. It's a blue sky today, so that's nice. That's better. Good morning, Joe. Good morning, Grizzo, Dino. Who is it? This is might put you back to sleep. Oof, oof. It's I know it's called Carmody, Carmody, which is an aftermath of me playing music in the morning. Sun in England, I know it does happen a few times a year, which is good. Which is good. We need a bit of sun. So outside. Hello, sir. Welcome. Hello, sir. Back. Good morning, Foxhole. Yeah, we get a quota of a few sunny days, and then they're done. That's it. That's summer. Summer is famously one day. I heard Taiwan John. Yeah. In fact, last year it was quite sunny. It depends on the year. I know one thing though, that due to global warming and the jet stream, is that in the long run, it's actually going to be much colder in England than it was at the moment. So, global warming, not very warming for London yet. It's well, for England as well. Have you gone for your walk yet? No, not yet. But I will be going out after this to our headquarters office to continue working for the day. And that's it, yeah. In the sun, the nice warm sun today. Wednesday, don't know if Wednesday is a work from home day for many people. Mondays was very quiet. Friday was very quiet. Yesterday it was kind of quiet. I feel like Thursday is like peak going to the office day, and then like Wednesday, I don't know, Wednesday. Yeah, Taiwan John show are fun. I am looking forward to that as well. Is that after MOAR Trivia this afternoon? Probably. Yeah. Can we have an office tour? It's a very small office room, but we potentially could do one, yeah. Luxury to live walking distance from work. Well, yeah, in London, everything is walking distance, really. Well, that's not. But there's the tube, which you could get on and off quite easily. But yeah, it's quite a long walk, though, for me. It's like a 40-minute walk or a 15-minute bike ride. But it is still pretty near, to be honest. Yeah, that's it. I was very lucky that when I moved into London, it was like 3 years ago when COVID was big, so my rent's quite cheap still. But if you were to move where I live now, it's like a lot more. And my landlord hasn't moved up the rent. Hopefully they don't watch this show to move up the rent, but I've been very lucky with getting where I am. Yeah, well, you can basically get to anywhere in London in 45 minutes on the tube, I would say, from any other place, max, pretty much 45 minutes or so. Wow, so many compliments in chat. How amazing. Work from home, tour of my house. I don't think that's going to happen. You can already see a lot of my flat anyway behind me. That's it, not much more. Ready to win. That's good. Had a nap during it. You should nap. I live in a farming town, 20 miles. Yeah, that's far. That's long. Yeah, you don't want to. Yeah, being far in a farming. I used to, before here we were in Cornwall, which is like the furthest southwest you can go, and that was incredibly remote, but very beautiful. That is the trade-off. Northern is, oh yeah, it's a walk, but the tube's like £1. It's like nothing. You can just get the tube everywhere. Had an amazing puzzle. I hope you had a good birthday yesterday. If that was yesterday, I think it was yesterday. I'm pretty sure it was. Or my memory is deceiving me, or I'm living too far in the past. Right. It's 5 minutes past, which means we can kick off with some morning trivia. Good morning, this is Wake Up and Win, or good evening, depending on where you are. It's an easy game, literally the easiest game we've ever made. You've got to get 5 questions. There's going to be 5 questions, and you've got to get over 30,000 points. And if you get over 30,000 points, you win a split of £25. And that is it. That is the prize. That's how easy it is. And yeah, if you win, you get a split. We pay out on Mondays if you get over £5. Thank you for my asset compliments. So let's go with question number 1. Our easy morning question. We're talking about this man. It's Ivan. Ivan, what have you done now? Ivan the Terrible. He does terrible things everywhere. But my question is, Ivan the Terrible was from which country? Was he from Kazakhstan, Romania, or Russia? Ivan was pretty terrible. He was the first Tsar of Russia, a self-proclaimed title. And there you go. I said it in my fact what he is. He is Russian, from Russia, Ivan. Is Ivan a Russian name? Maybe. 78 of you getting that right. 43 going for Romania, and 5 for Kazakhstan. I did feel like I ate half a cow last night. That's a lot of cow, but that's good. Right. We've gone from one evil man to another, maybe less evil man, or maybe more. It is John Kramer. Who is John Kramer? What is John Kramer? Why is John Kramer? But my question is, John Kramer is a supervillain, and he's better known as Magneto, Riddler, or Jigsaw. I am right answer. Well done, Geotic. 10k again, no clue. So John Kramer, famously in 10 films, which is the Saw franchise, with a new one, well, not in 10, 10's coming out in like a few months. But John Kramer is Jigsaw. He is Jigsaw, which 56 if you got right. Well done. 24 for Riddler and 48 for Magneto, who is also a big supervillain. But yeah, John Kramer, the big evil villain in Saw. New film coming out soon. They're not sponsoring us, but maybe they should. I'll write to Lionsgate after this. I'll send another email. I'll be like, Lionsgate, give us free Saw merchandise. That's what I'll say. Don't worry if you didn't know. The questions are coming through. Now cut that out. Anime Dan, joint first with double 20Ks. That's a good score. Followed by Dav, Jeffy, Jeff Keys, Crouton, Urban Zabro, John M, Rebstein, SJP, and Shark in number 11, and Andy H after that. Well done. Right. That's all right. That's all right. We're getting through it. Only 3 more questions to go. And don't worry, there are other questions that aren't based on John Kramer. Question 3. We're talking about... I've never seen Saw. Saw 1, great. Saw 2 or 3, harder. I feel like it's impossible to get. It's not impossible, but it is very difficult. Whenever I'm doing Only Connect, I don't know if I could do Only Connect. I'll wait for my invite from the BBC to go on. If it's on BBC, I assume it is. I haven't watched it yet, actually. It is on BBC. Right. The Vikings. They have beards, they have helmets, they ride long ships, and they pillage many countries and places, including where we are. They pillaged England. What was that about, Vikings? Why'd you do that? But my question is, which of these places did these people not come from? Did they not come from Denmark, Norway, or Iceland? Bloody Vikings taking over places. Why did they do that? Why did they care so much? Minnesota. They could have been from Minnesota. I hate not questions. It's just not. So the Vikings were, in fact, from Denmark, which I've been to. They're very Viking-like people. And they're also from Norway and from Sweden. But they're not from Iceland, funnily enough, which 59 of you got right. Well done. 17 went for Norway, 27 for Denmark. So, fun fact, well, it's the Vikings. Is it fun? But yeah, in fact, in 874 to 930, the years, 3-digit years, they arrived and took over most of Iceland. In fact, 60% of Icelanders are now from Norse descent. They took over Iceland, and now I wonder if I have Norse blood. Maybe not though. Probably. Right. Question. I'm of Norwegian and British descent. That means you're a Viking, Grizzo. Maybe. Question 4 though. We're talking about how high can you get? What is the most high you've ever been? And when you're really high, what is that place called? So my question is, which of these is the highest? Is it the thermosphere, the troposphere, or the stratosphere? That is my question. So I didn't realize that the different atmospheres of the planet had like different names, and I was very excited to see a graph that have it. But the highest of these is actually the thermosphere. The thermosphere, which 29 of you got right. Well done. 34 for troposphere, 37 for stratosphere. It is the thermosphere is the second highest. So it goes troposphere, which is where planes fly, then the stratosphere above that, which is like balloons, then the mesosphere, then the thermosphere, and the exosphere at the top. So there we go. There's like, that's the order it goes in. Tough question there. Tough one. It is 8 AM. Give us easy questions. I'm sorry. It's difficult, but don't worry. Let's look at the leaderboards. How are we doing? Who's winning so far? I'm kind of getting Q1 and 2 right, and then 3 and 5 wrong. For my quizzes, not. Saying that though, we've already got 3 winners. I do fan art, Bev, and Rebstein already with 30k. A lot of people in the 20s though. The last question is going to be a 30 player win. Let's see that. Well done to the top 3 getting that right. It is a slightly easier 5th question, hopefully. It's about, of course, the famous man. Do I have? Oh, there he is, Mr. Daniel Craig. But we're not talking about Daniel Craig. We're talking about James Bond. James Bond. We do a lot of Bond questions, so hopefully you know enough about him. But my question about Bond today is, how does Bond like his martinis? Does he like them stirred, shaken, or with danger? Now, he might like them with danger, but that's not the right answer. Well, if I remember correctly, Bond likes his martinis shaken, not stirred, is the classic line. The classic line, shaken, not stirred. So, not stirred, which 58 of you got right. Well done. 21 for stirred and 8 for with danger. I mean, maybe he likes them with danger, but that is not the famous saying. Fun fact: so martinis are normally stirred, and Ian Fleming, who wrote it, said that he preferred them shaken because he believed it preserved the flavour of the drink better. I don't know how many martinis you have to drink to be shaken, not stirred, is the better way. But Ian Fleming, a martini drinker man. I thought it was a no question again. No. I'm sorry. Right. Let's look at the leaderboards. They're done. That's it. How many people have won? I haven't won in a while. There's 2 more shows today, hopefully. Lots of winners today. Well done to Rebstein, I Do Fan Art, Bev, Jeffy, Jeff Key, Shark, Now Cut That Out, Andy H, Cowboy Weasel, Urban Sabera, SJP, Dot, Tim Dozer, Dav, Grobly, Gruff, Gamma Debbie, Taiwan John, Chimu, Dr. Steve Brule, Omni Wins, Anime Dan. Oh, not Anime Dan. I'm sorry, Anime Dan. That's it. Omni Wins. 21 people winning. I'll split with 25. That means you're getting over £1 each. £1 and something. Well done. all the winners. James Bond is in 27th. Yes. Is there an actual James Bond player in 27th? James Bond is 27th. Unlucky James Bond. I'm sorry. You need to know how to earn your drinks. Well, that is all. That is all the quiz for this morning. 15 minutes past. Exactly on time. Perfect for moving on. Kyle Weasel would give Anime Dan 2 points, but it's tough. It's tough, right? If you drink more martinis, you might be quicker. You might get quicker at answering, but I don't know, that kind of thing. Goodbye all. Thank you so much for playing. As in fun, we'll be back at 3 p.m. today for more Trivia 2. And tonight we've got Hot Seat, which is another fun game, which you should enjoy. Thank you for playing. Goodbye. I'm gonna go now, and I'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow morning at the same time. I thought I was dead after boofing the first question, but made it somehow. That's it. You never know what's gonna happen. You never know. Lead it one more time so you can share. Of course. There you go. Share the scores. Share them to everyone on X. Tell them how you did. Write a comment. Write a James Bond line with it, maybe, if you want. There's no rules. There are no rules. But yes, thank you for playing. I will now be running away and eating breakfast as well. Cereal today, I think. Cereal. Thank you all, and goodbye.